I got my weed rolling, started a fire. Inhale, exhale.
You know Korea, shout this to radio, so Coach Clue with DJ.
yeah. Y'all see where we at.
We told you motherfuckers we was doing part 2. Y'all asked for it.
What happened? What? Oh,
now hold on. God damn, Grant, hold on.
My bad.
I had some people reach out to me and say, yo, who is he? What does he do? Good question, y'all. Good fucking question. Because if you ask me, he said he's a ball player, but who gives a fuck? We'll get past that. We're going to let him explain to you what he does. Because everybody said, yo, he was on the show, but what the fuck does he do? Good question. Bird, tell these motherfuckers what you do. Tell them. You tell them.
I do stocks Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
See that?
That's what I do, stocks.
Stocks.
Buy Ethereum. It's going up.
Giving you
that was a jewel for y'all.
You see that?
That was a jewel. Little 10 cent come to us though. You got to spend 10 cent with us.
And he spun y'all because y'all didn't even know. Y'all was looking at the plaques and all that, and he hit y'all with something different. Y'all ain't even know.
This is stupid. This is all fake. It gets returned back when the
wow, that's crazy. He said the same thing about the plaques and that's crazy.
My viewers, my listeners, check this here. I already told Grands, but he's not listening. I'm going to steal one of these plaques before we leave.
And you say it out loud. That's dope. That's dope.
Listen, whatever you want to steal in the studio, it's not my property. The camera's going to see you, and hey, man.
Damn.
Can't expect to have all this and no cameras.
Yo, but you're supposed to pick and roll. League basketball turns to him. The pick and roll. If he had picked out a roll, but you know, it is what it is. Bird, let's get into a little detail. Even as you said, you know, stocks. Most of these motherfuckers don't even know how to spell stock. Give me the music part. The thing that got all of this good accolade here going. What made that go? Because that's what they want to know.
Well, these plaques for majority of my producers that I manage now. Some from producers I don't manage anymore. But these plaques from
when you say you don't manage anymore, what happened?
A lot of things happen, man. It's not even about that. It's the business.
Yeah, I see that.
It's funny, right? One of Ceas' favorite lines is managers are hired to be fired. So
it just is what it is.
Everybody loves you when shit is working. Then for some reason they get amnesia. But whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, they hug you at graduation and say thank you. I no longer need you. It's just what it is.
Which is crazy, but whatever. I mean, but
you know what's crazy? What's crazy is you got a blunt in your hand. You can't even.
Because this is the
what is this, a prop?
No, this is
what is this?
This is from outside. This is the smokeless room. You can't smoke in this gentleman's office.
Right.
But
this is not my office again. We rented this. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Listen,
so you want to
No. I need to smell it. Every now and then when I smell it, it feels like I'm smoking. I feel good. But I can look. I can go off camera, y'all, and go smoke if I wanted to. I can literally walk out, go come back. But I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm gonna do it. Nah. Bird, give me. Let me put on. This was another question that was given to me. Ceas asked him which one is his favorite producer. I said that's another good question. Another good question, y'all. I got some good questions. Y'all came with some good fucking questions this time.
Pressure.
Bird, favorite producer.
You know when you have children, I always told me this, when you have kids, right?
This is crazy.
And you have $1, you give every child a quarter, no matter age, no matter who treats you better, no matter who's smarter. Everybody gets a quarter. So there's no ups and downs. So I love all my producers because everybody has a different niche, a different attitude, a different personality, a different reason. So I'm going to give you a few of them. For example, I got my guy Casey Supreme. He's from Utah. He has children, I have children. So we talk about family and kids. So I love him for that. I got Taz. He's a hustler. I'm a hustler. He's going to hustle to try to make every dollar. So am I. I love him for that. I got Nick Mirror. He's like a fashionista. He likes getting dressed. And, you know, sometimes he puts me on a certain thing. I'm like, yo, what is that? And he might explain it to me. So we got that relationship.
Okay.
I got Ricky Rax in Georgia.
Ricky Rax.
He's older than me, so he be schooling me on like land down south, and he be telling me, stay with your family, raise your kids, we got to get acres and boats and things of that nature.
Good fella, I like that. That's a good conversation.
So I got my guy Durante. He's from Queens like me, and you know, and he be knowing what's going on in the world. So he be like, hey Bird, you seen this or this and the third. So I love all my producers for everything. And you notice I didn't talk about music.
Yep.
I didn't say nothing about music with my producers or why I like them because I like having real, genuine relationships with my producers, artists, whatever. As long as we're working, I gotta really fuck with you. So That's why I like my producer. And again, you notice I didn't say nothing about, oh, he makes the best beats or he did. No, it's the real person behind the alias of their producer name. That's why I love my producers.
So that brings me to the next question, which you just basically summed the fuck up, so it doesn't even make sense for me to ask it. But I'll ask it for y'all. What do you look for in a producer? Because you just basically said more of a background, but I guess sonically they want to know.
That's a great question.
You definitely smoked before this because you got some good questions.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right
no, that's
Sweet Leaves.
No, it's because
Sweet Leaves is definitely it.
That's Sweet Leaves.
That's because he didn't smoke a lot, so his brain is functioning.
Oh, that's what it is.
If he was in his studio, he'd have been smoking crazy, so he'd have been fried a little bit. But to answer his question, though, when I look for producers, and that's a great question, is I'm going to bust my ass. I might be the last one to go to sleep, first one up. I don't give a fuck how hard pause your 808s hit. Boom. I don't care how good your snares are, your patterns, your cadence to the beat. I don't care about none of that. Are you going to make it to the interview on time? Are you going to make it to your... And now I'm talking about artists and producers. Are you going to make it to your show on time? Do I got to beg you to go to your own video shoot or beg you to go to your interview or be on time for your show? Right. That's what I look for.
So what you're basically saying in a nutshell, you got to want it more than me.
Yes, because most executives, managers, CEOs, label heads...
Hold on, stop right there. Pete, ladies and gentlemen, you see how he said most executives and patted himself. That's a shot right there. Just so y'all know on the low. Lee, he just let you know. An executive, continue.
Most executives.
No.
Not a shot. It's not a shot.
At them it is. And I tell them all the time, shoot, keep shooting.
But most executives, you know, labels, CEOs, they usually understand more and have a more wit. Like, yo, this can really work. So it starts to hurt when you're given 101. And the talent's given like even 99. 99 to 100 is great, right? But 99 to 101 is an imbalance. So you might be like, I'm going hard, but I'm going harder than you and your talent. That shit usually hurts. So I always want to find talent that's gonna push me and when I'm looking to my left, they're on the same lane as me. Not behind me. Not behind me, not on the line with me. Literally, we're going hand in hand. That's why, no bullshit, my producer Taz, a lot of like my early, it got instilled in him. Not saying I made him who he is, but he'll tell people like, yo,
saying that a little bit.
But he'll tell people, yo, Bird, help me, yada, yada, yada. But I see a lot of myself in him, like, he'll be up early, he'll go to sleep late. He'll be the last one to go to bed. He's hustling. He's trying to make sure it works. Make sure everybody around him is good. Make sure something is working. Like, he literally creates something out of nothing. Like, and he makes a lot of money. And to still have that hustle, man, anybody in the world would love to have a client like that.
Now, somebody told me, Bird, you look like a polished individual. It looks like you like the floss. You like the look. I said, well, you know, his name is Bird.
So my name is... and imagine my name is Birdman and I come to you looking like a pigeon.
Right.
Like, get this bum-ass bird out of here.
Now, what they also asked me was, does it have to look a certain way to get your attention? Or is it just the sound?
Nah, it's not even about the sound. When I met my producer Taz, it was no look. Like, it was no look. He was a white gentleman from Jacksonville, Florida.
He said gentleman. I like that. White gentleman.
Man, it's my dog. It's no look. Like, because I don't care about that shit. Like, I'm going to hang out with the nerds. I'm going to hang out with the jocks. I'm going to hang out with the geeks. I'm going to hang out with whatever. I don't care. The athletes, whatever. I'm going to hang out with you.
No,
I knew he was always going to say athletes. I said that on purpose. I knew he was going to say athletes. I knew he was going to say that already, but go ahead. But I don't give a fuck none of that shit. That shit I don't see that shit.
All right, so look what we're going to do, right? Because y'all keep asking me all this stupid shit. You see this email right here? Hit him, and you could get all your information from him. Y'all don't got to call me or text me or email. Y'all got to do nothing. Right to the plug. Look. That's the plug.
The crazy thing is, when I used to rap, I rapped on a Taz Taylor beat too. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? Mad people.
I rapped on a Taz Taylor
from the hood. Like, yo, Bird. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm Joker from West Side America. One day he's like, yo, I know Taz. He sent me a song from back in the days when Taz was like on SoundClick or one of them producer sites. He's like, yo, I rapped on this beat. That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's just crazy.
I mean, again, when you know talent. And not all the time, because I'm going to say this. Nobody has a 1,000,000%.
Those are some nice sneakers, by the way.
LeBron, man.
Those some nice sneakers, by the way.
Shout out to the boys, man. I'm not allowed. Shout out to the twins, man. I'm not allowed to talk
Those get a thumbs up. He good. He good.
Yeah,
Sneaker
nice.
check is good.
Nice.
Yo, check this here. Look, Bird can't talk to me.
That's show up.
Bird can't talk to me about sneakers. I don't want to talk to him.
Sneakers is nice. They're real nice.
Look, he has Prada socks right now. I guarantee they're Prada socks. I'm willing to bet
$5 sock. The sneakers is nice though.
The sneakers are some good feet.
But the socks is $5. If that.
The socks could be $5 when the sneakers.
The boy wear Prada socks, ladies and gentlemen.
Fake. But that's another.
Anyway, look back to what we was talking about. At this point right now, this is another question. Somebody said to me, out of all of the music that you've been a part of, whether it's management, this, that, the other.
This ain't even half.
Yeah.
This ain't even part of the room. Like,
what record is the one that to this day is the one that you thankful for? Like, damn, that's the shit that broke the bank for me.
Broke the bank. I keep it real. It's in the other room. It's Panda. I gotta be honest. Like this is. I mean,
that shit.
Me and the producer. I don't work with him no more. Still, shout out to him. Salute to him because we were involved in something that was bigger than all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's history. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
that record was a big record.
Okay.
It's a few of them though. I mean, but that record I can't front. That was the one. I'm gonna be honest.
Google it yourselves. Don't look at the numbers. They there.
Everybody was rocking.
When you're sitting around now in retro, when you was looking at it before, what has the game taught you that has you moving different today than when you first came in? Like when you first got in, you was young in it. You didn't understand. You made mistakes. What have you learned from then to now that you could tell a young kid that's coming up now to say, you know what, don't make this mistake because I made this motherfucking mistake?
I'm going to say this to a young manager, a young executive, whatever. The game don't love you, man. Like, you might think they do or the person does. Man, I mean, some do. Don't get it twisted. You're going to have your Shaka and Ludas. You're going to have your, I don't know Outkast manager name, but I know they're still with their management. Yes, you're going to have that with Outkast. You're going to have your shout out to Eve. He's from Queens. He's with J. Cole. You're going to have that. You're going to have your 40s with Drake.
Yes.
And his, I forgot his manager name.
But you know, within the rare relationships of the people out there, you'll find a couple still that, you know.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna find that, but majority of the time
they don't give a fuck about you.
Like that's not how it is, man. And it's crazy. Taz did an interview with producer Gron, and I know I said this before, and he was like, "Me and Bird don't got no paperwork," and I'm not telling you that's the way to go. That's not what I'm saying. He's like, "Me and Bird don't got no paperwork." He's like, "If we're not doing it together, like, we don't even want to do it at this point." Like,
and look. To be honest with you, a lot of the folks that you just mentioned, they're still with these clients today behind this. Naturally, once you get to a point, I don't care who you are, you're going to have to do paperwork because the business is going to say so. So you're going to have to put your name on it.
There's no business.
It's the agreement.
But the agreement between the first two,
yes,
never changed. Of course, you guys are going to get into more businesses. You're going to sign certain things. Yes. That's different. Yes. But as far as, like, for example, the 20% management, the 80% for the client, I don't think J. Cole even thinks about that. I don't think Drake thinks about that. I don't think Luda thinks about that.
Yo, when something is solid and it's understood, I always say, in any business, I don't care what you're doing, you could be selling crack. If we can't trust each other, we shouldn't be around each other.
Oh, you know what's crazy though? And like I was saying, like the game doesn't really love you back. Don't let that deteriorate you from going hard and doing what you're supposed to do. But I used to come in the game with so much of my heart, and you get your heart broke time and time again. So I'm not saying don't come in with your heart, but just protect it a little bit because
absolutely.
And maybe, excuse me, maybe it's part of the game to go through that.
It is. It's definitely
to help season you.
Yes,
and make you become a better
1,000,000%
individual, a better manager, better.
You have to learn from that though.
But it really hurts though. But I mean, it's just unfortunate. But I mean, whatever. Like I said, the amnesia pill is real.
It is. Any artists that you're working with currently, besides the producer, is there artists that just saying, "I'm putting my muscle behind this one"?
So, I don't have an artist per se that signed to Timeless Music Entertainment or myself.
Oh shit! Right, Timeless Music Entertainment. That's what this is all about.
But you know, Taz has Internet Money Records.
Internet Money.
So he has Rock Ken, Richard Mary. He has Dro Kenji. He has artists he just signed in Kieran Ivey, and he has Internet Money, the artist also. So even on paperwork, then I'm an artist, but we're one team, so those are my artists.
I mean, I wrote a record for them. I got them a plaque, so
So
I understand that thing.
Are you looking to sign any artists to Timeless?
I've been saying that for the last umpteen years, and I don't know why am I scared. I guess I'm scared to jump that threshold. I just know it's going to become an issue because I'm going to want it more than the artist.
Now, hold on. Big Yellow. I'm here to tell you, if I say anything, and I've been saying this for a while, I'm not going to stand behind things that I don't like.
Big Yellow. Big Yellow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know per se, but Ceas, that's the record you sent me recently.
Yes.
Big Yellow.
So, Ceas is definitely showing love.
I'm letting you know, listen, you might want to just, and Lil Mama, everybody can sit down and talk, and a conversation don't kill nobody. I think that's what's ruining the business today. That there's expectations before you sit down with somebody just to have a conversation. You may like what I got. You may not like it. We could just sit down and talk. Yeah. But people have a sense of entitlement where it's like, yo, if I'm sitting, yo, so what, you don't like my shit? I never said that I did.
I'm glad you said that, right? A lot of people be like, yo, he hating. That's just their opinion. They don't like, everybody don't have to like it. Right. I mean, I understand. Like, I might go to a museum and they have art. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I looking at? But I couldn't do it. But just because I don't like it don't mean that I'm hating on it. Exactly. I just don't like it. I don't mind understanding. So everybody's music doesn't just go for everybody. Some of the artists my clients sign, I'm like, I don't understand. It's not for me. But you believe it, you like it, I love it. But it's just not for me. Right. So
it's one of my favorite quotes. If you like it, I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people have been wrong. So if you want to put me in the wrong category, go right the fuck ahead. But if I see you 5 years from now and you still talking that same shit, bitch, who was wrong? That's all. So you got a 5-year window with me. If I come back and you still doing this shit, bitch, come on. You know I told you your shit was bullshit. And that's a lot of problems with these people. You got to be honest sometimes. Just tell them. No.
Not sometimes. All the time.
No, but some of them are still doing this today. Like some people have gotten you have cameramen, you have security, you have painters, you have so much shit that you can do in life. I think we're missing. I think buses is running late because we don't have enough bus drivers.
Everybody wants to be the celebrity. I don't want to be a superstar. And like the Migos said in their song, I'd rather be rich than famous.
All day long.
But we don't have the people that are, you know what? Let me be the engineer. I know a lot of engineers.
Hold on.
You're more comfortable behind the money.
Now wait, if you talk about engineers, I put my money on them. Shout out to Pat.
So I know engineers that make real money, that have Grammys.
Yeah, 11 of them. 11. That boy has 11.
I know producers that make real money. I know directors who can make real money.
Your man, 4-foot guy. That's him.
It's my mom. Hi, mommy. Gotta call you back. I'm doing the interviews. My mom. Where's my mom? Call you back, mom.
Mama Bill.
Mama Love. It starts from there. How does Mama Love feel about your success?
It's funny, right? I'm about to put her on blast.
Hold on, but y'all both be stunning. I ain't gonna lie. I see where you get it from. She with the shits too.
I'm putting my mom on blast, right? So she's like, she was calling me Doc. She said, hey, Doc, go get a job. Fill out. And she's my mom. Okay, go get a job. Go. What you gonna do? Go. You can't keep doing what you're doing. Which whatever I was doing. She didn't really know, but she was like, how are you making money? But whatever. Right. She was like, you can't keep doing what you're doing.
And hold on. None of us know. That was something that nobody knew.
So she's giving me like fill this application out. I'm like, I'm not doing none of this stuff. And now, right, till this day, I joke her. I'm like, you remember you want to get a job? I said, yeah. She's like, I'm like, yeah. She's like, you know I support, yeah. You remember you want to get a job? I said, yeah, you hating on me. You hating on me.
Listen, but my mom. Gustavo, what's up? All of them are going to be like that. I don't care who mother it is. They're going to put that pressure on you because then you wouldn't be a mother. Every last, well, not every last, there's probably out of the 98, 99 around there. But for the most part, they all want good for us. Now, some of us was difficult. You know, some of us is a little difficult.
What was the look about? What was the weird energy?
What you mean weird energy? It's nothing weird. But look, when you came home the first time, I know. When you first came home with all of the artwork, hey, we believe in art. We love it. But he took the artwork too far.
That was crazy.
Did you take it too far? Show me your shit. I don't think I've ever seen it. Show me shit. Show me shit. Well, he has a whole lady rolling up. So a whole woman.
You gotta show, man. You gotta show. You gotta show.
You gotta show. Look at the lady. Look at the lady.
And he's a pirate. And he's a Pirates fan.
No, a Phillies fan. He's a Phillies fan.
I mean, the Phillies fan. It don't matter. Pirates, Phillies, it makes it all there.
It's all there.
I'm not from here.
He's pushing P.
I'm
Thank you. He's pushing P. Damn,
you pointing the fingers?
He said you.
Okay, so because he said it, you gotta point the fingers?
Just let everybody know what's going on now.
Pushing P.
Shout out to Sweet Leaves.
Yes.
He's still holding the blunt in his hand because he can't smoke. I can't
light it because of this fucking guy. I'm about to smoke in 2 seconds.
He can't smoke it in here, but Sweetly, you see the hoodie.
I'm a civilian now.
Sandbox bully.
I'm a civilian. No smoking weed around me.
Hey, there you go.
What's wrong with it? It's legal. I got a dispensary. Look at the dispensary right there. Look, tap in. Go there. Tell them I sent you.
We're about to hit up Atlantic City with it. So
give me right now 2023. What is today? The 23rd. But that's gonna come out like the 27th, right? This.
Well, before anything, NMA dropping a song tonight. We actually dropping a few songs, so I don't want to mess it up. Joe Kenji's the artist dropping the song. I don't know the title, sorry. I know Ian Dior, I think it's called Do It All. He's one of the artists also.
Okay.
He's dropping a song in the video. And then Money dropping a song featuring Roddy Ricch and Kodak Black called I Remember.
So then give me those 3 for the smoke break.
I'm going to send you all 3 of them.
See, that's how that works, man.
And shout out to everybody who helped us with the song. And and it's a few names I'm going to say too. Like, shout out to Whole 10K, the Holding Their Money. Taz, producers Nash, Cody. See, I remember this. Nash, Cody, Nick. Hold on, Nash, Cody, Nick, E-True, Taz. Not DJ Showtime and Derek. Shout out Dizzy Cleanface. Shout out Kiefer. Shout out Gucci Poochie. Oh, yo, man, Gucci Poochie.
Not my God, Gucci Poochie.
Shout out Zach, Tony, Elliot, Sam, Harold, Taz again, John Hicks, Manny, the whole staff, everybody. If I missed your name, I promise you I'm sorry. And shout out Gucci Poochie and Dizzy, man.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, if I forgot you. I don't think I forgot anybody. I don't think I got anybody.
Closing words. Tell them what you need them to know. You ain't got to tell us.
You said what?
I said in closing, tell them what you need to tell them.
Closing? We just started. Y'all didn't try to kick me out. No. I need at least another 5 minutes, bro. No. I need another 5 minutes at least. Ask no question, man.
I look
do this. No. I'm trying to rush you off the show. No.
Watch this. Y'all want to play? Watch this. What are we gonna do?
They trying to kick you off the show, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Yo.
In your own spot. Yo.
Matter of fact, I'm on the camera. What's up, man?
Check this here. We gonna keep going. I guarantee you I like this bitch in 2 seconds.
Now he got a smoke. They trying to wait for some weed.
You want to smoke break and come back?
No, look what we gonna do. Yo. I'm gonna do this even better. I'm gonna leave them talking and I'll be back. How about
you can't do that.
Well, he tried to keep me off the show to go smoke a blunt. Damn right. I realized he was rushing the questions. I can even finish answering. He was on a 4th question. I'm like, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is called the smoke break and we're not smoking. What the fuck is this, baby? It's legal.
Wow.
So then you can take a smoke break and then you come back.
I think we could do that.
Wow.
Let's take a smoke break.
I feel hurt. I feel offended.
He just said, don't have your feelings in it.
He hit me with the eye. See you next time.
Don't bring your feelings in here. They're going to get hurt. I just hurt him for him, so you can always...
Wow.
Yo,
keep the cameras fucking rolling. We'll be back.
And we are back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Smoke break for real.
Now we have smoked out.
Look, he's a little more mellow. He laid back. Look, he calm.
Now fuck that. We got 2 minutes left and it's over. That's it.
Again, now hold on. G, when we was outside talking, ask him. You said you was gonna ask him a question yourself. Like, you know what? Let me ask him.
Nah, I was just saying, like, I wonder what's the most craziest session you ever been in. Like as a like an artist, like a crazy session that you've seen crazy things going on in an artist session, like, and you're looking like, what the fuck was that? Like, holy shit, type of vibe.
I remember we was in Pittsburgh. Me, Frenchie, Sony, Vizzo. I call him JV, but my nigga Vizzo. I think Bakery Brad. Maybe one more person. I don't know if LA was there. Maybe one more person. No. M Visions was there. For camera guy and somebody else. And we rented out. We got a hotel, like this like the Homewood Suite hotel type shit. And we all was just chilling. Frenchie gets a call. I don't know, from his girl, baby mom, or something. And he just started wilding on the phone, right?
Shout out to the boy.
But then shout out free Frenchie, man.
Yeah, Frenchie.
And we actually, I had this on video too, I think. Frenchie got mad. He said, he was yelling on the phone. He said, yo, put the fucking beat on, put the fucking beat on, put the fucking beat on. Put the beat on. And Frenchie just started going crazy, like. And I'm literally sitting down watching, like, yo,
he putting that pain.
But usually he punches in.
Right,
he took a pad, and she was mad. And he just started writing some crazy shit. Then my nigga Sony started writing some crazy shit. And I'm sitting back like, wow. Then my nigga Bake started rapping, and Vizzo started rapping. And I'm like, wow, that shit was crazy. Just off the strength of Frenchie being upset and start rapping. And it's crazy. Like, I think like niggas had guns on them. Just the whole energy was, I'm sitting back just watching. And niggas was just going crazy rapping. Like, the beat was just playing. There was no booth, nothing. No mic. Niggas was writing, freestyling it. Yeah, that was probably one of those craziest sessions I ever been in.
Did it ever become a song? Did they ever put it together?
I gotta check the footage. I don't remember what song it became. I don't remember. I don't remember. It might have became a song. It might have became the P-Funk record. The song called P-Funk to my eyes closed. P-Funk to my eyes closed. And at first started naming all the hoods like Campanella, Lewis Park. That shit, that song was crazy. That shit was crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy. One of the craziest sessions.
Shout out to Frenchie.
But most people don't know, I don't like going to the studio. You can ask anybody, ask Joey, ask Frenchie, ask Tap. I'll go to I like the studio setting. I like the board, I like the mood, the lights. After 10 minutes, I'm like, man, get me the fuck out of here. I just can't sit in there for too long. I don't know. Like, it just starts bothering the shit out of me.
I wrote all of Joey's records. All of them. It's just crazy.
So you should have all these plaques on the wall.
I got a few. I gave him one. See the one with
the lemons on it, right?
Yeah, I gave him that. Come on.
What you was gonna say?
Wow. And why you still going? Come on, you supposed to roll with the kid. Wow.
Whatever. I'm proud of you.
Hey, you proud of me?
No.
Appreciate it. It's good to feel somebody.
Bro.
So we all know Bird is known for stunting, right? So why don't you tell them what was your first big purchase when you got your first big check that you can have?
Wait. First big music check?
Yeah, I was about to say, bullshit. He gonna say I've been buying Benjis since I was like 18.
Okay, so your first big music check, right? Your first big music check then.
My first big music check came in 2015 or 16. I got another Rolex, but now I got
another Rolex.
No, the first, stainless steel. I mean, now I got the all gold.
Look at it. When you saw it nod in your head, you're like, I got that.
I went and got the gold presidential. with the diamond bezel on.
He got that.
He always looking like he doing a commercial to go presidential.
Shout out to my man Steven and Collie, man, with the diamond bezel on it.
Yo, look, now, I'm here to tell you.
I'm gonna tell you a real story. Shout out Tim Blacksmith in the UK. Shout out Navarro.
Shout out to the boy Navarro.
Shout out Menace. It's all the whole Panda situation. I got the first big check. I'll never forget. I was in my grandmother's house. I was in a room. I seen the wire hit the Bank of America account.
He's used to wires, so don't worry about that.
I always making some money doing whatever I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But this big check was crazy, right? It was 6 figures. And I cried. It was around, I never forget like it was yesterday. I never forget. I remember like it was yesterday. I was in a room sitting down. The light was closed, the door was closed. And I'm looking like, oh wow, that's crazy. Everybody's still sleeping or whatever the case. And I'm sitting in the room and I cried. I didn't cry because I made 6 figures. I cried because I'm like, yo, I can do what I always know I was going to do with this money and help my family. Believe me or not, I think Ceas seen it on the gram because I used to have the gram with the Spanish. My man Juan Carlos, remember? Yeah. I renovated my whole grandmother's house.
Real king.
I never forget. And rest in peace, my grandmother. She died in 2020. And shout out to my grandfather who got admitted to the hospital last night. I just was on FaceTime with him because he just had a procedure. My mom called me. So that's what my mom was calling me. I said what up to him, but she's like, he's fine. Cool. Shout out to my grandfather.
GP, what up?
My grandfather came up to me, and that's my dog. He's one of my biggest. 2 people that supported me. You hear my voice change.
That's crazy.
It's my brother. It's my brother.
That's crazy. I'm getting my flowers right here from everybody. He's proud of me.
It's 3 people seeing, but my older brother and my grandfather. My grandfather, anything we did, whether it was bad or good, he supported us and always like, yo, how's that business coming along?
What's up with your brother? Hold on, where's he at?
He works in Connecticut in I don't know if it's a power plant or worked at some crazy factory. Great job.
Yeah, all right. They got some sneaky money, man. I don't know where this money coming from.
But so my grandfather always believed in everything I did. Like, that's one of my biggest fans. And he always just like, yo, how's the business going on? How's it going on? How's everything going?
He believed everything you told him?
If I told him I was a fucking hitman, he was like, yo, how's the hitman business going on? Is everything good? You need anything for me to help you become the best hitman? Like, that's how much he supported him.
So when he seen the baking soda in the kitchen, he said, yo, you make cakes? You just for cake? But no, he just makes cakes. He believes that he makes cakes. That's all.
Patty cake. But so, I never forget, I put them in a hotel for a week. He was mad as hell. You know, old school guy. Like, what you doing? It's my dad. I said, nah, I need to go there for a week. He said, for what? I said, man, just go for a week, man. Yo, it's so crazy. This hard-headed motherfucker, man. Even now, I put him in the hotel for a week. Every day he was in the house while the construction was fixing the house, sitting on his chair, watching them, and at night he'll go sleep. And Dusty go to the hotel, change, and go to sleep. But I renovated the whole house. When the house was done, renovated, he came back to the crib, and he gave me a hug, and he cried. And he says, man, thank you. He said, I knew you was going to be the one to not to make it, but the one to always know, to always have our backs and know that we're good. And my grandmother died. I went to the casket. I told her one thing. I said, I promise you, as long as I got a breath in my body, your husband, my grandfather, he would not worry about nothing. So Future got a song called For the Gang, right? And one of the lines is, something, something, something. I cannot agree with none of my grandma's bills are late. So when that part be coming on, I be shouting that part out, because that's how, like, my grandparents, before my grandmother died, my grandfather, their bills is not late, bro. Like, I know I love the strip club and I love doing this thing. Their bills are not late.
And that's you paying back for what was done to you. And most people, look, even if you're not doing it to that level, because I think people get a little bit of that fucked up. You don't have to be able to pay all the bills. You don't have to be able to fix all the house up and do it. But, bruh, if you can go out and throw 1,000 or 2,000 away in the air, and you know that stack could have did something for grandma, how the fuck don't you do it, dog?
A lot of y'all priorities is fucked up out here.
Real shit.
So, I was about to go to strip club the other day. I said, I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna give my uncle that money.
See that?
I said, I'm gonna give the money to my uncle. I was gonna give this some strippers.
And he likes them. He gives the strippers good money. He's a great tipper. Great tipper.
Pay his rent and all that. Yeah, pay.
I don't know about the rent.
Yeah, I'm not paying nobody's rent, but if you take the money out of throw and you pay rent, that's your business.
And he frisbees it, ladies and gentlemen. Not one of those guys.
But definitely shout out to him. Definitely shout out to my grandfather.
GP always, look, everything that started it, I always say this, without them, we're not here.
Because my dad died when I was 1. So all my other cousins, they have both parents, whether they stay together or not. But he always made sure my mom's kids never felt a loss of a pops. So from my little brother and sister to my older brother, he always embraced us. And it's crazy, full circle. My grandmother died, and the kids that take care of him, like the most.
My grandfather
is us. Like my younger brother, the massage man. Shout out to my little brother. After he's doing those massages,
the massage man sounds kind of crazy. He wants to be called that too, but
the lusted experience. After he's done whatever he's doing it in the house, make sure my grandfather eat, and in the house taking care of my grandfather. So and it came back full circle for them.
And all that's gonna do is bring it back for y'all. So y'all kids.
So it's right to say that the inspiration behind everything that we see on this wall is family.
My mom raised us to be great. My grandmother raised us to have love and do the right thing. But my grandfather, I watched this man come from another country, work the yellow cabs. He's been a yellow cab since yellow cabs were yellow cabs. Did it for like 30. If he dies, if God willing, I'm alive when he dies, I would love to put him in a yellow cab. Like he worked a yellow cab to support all of us. Like I always had the flies Jordans. We wasn't rich, but he didn't make us. He didn't give us the opportunity to even think that we really had no money. He would go to work. Yo, that man was just crazy, man. That nigga used to go to work 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning and come home 11, 12 o'clock at night. So sometimes we wouldn't even see him until the weekend, and he worked 7 days a week, son.
Again, that's the older way of doing things. They're not saying that this generation don't work. They work, but they don't have to get it as hard because it's being taught easier. Because of computers and internet and all of that stuff. The back way they had it. It was real, man. When I say real, and my grandfather had 13 kids, and to this day, he raised me. I ain't had a father. My father told my mother, "I'll be right back. Be going to the store." He must be on the greatest store run I've ever seen in my life.
That's the same thing Ceas told me, and that's where he gets it from his pops. I'll be right back, y'all.
Listen, the boy's different. But Grandpa did the same thing with us. Like, once anybody had anything that he remotely thought of was pressure or you couldn't do, he's coming to fix it. My grandfather was a refrigerator electrician.
He's still alive? Or?
No, he passed away. And when he passed away, this is what made me know the man was ill. Because when I was young and he had me in Colombia, we was running around, I always used to be like, yo, this man knows everybody. But once I figured out, I was young, but then I started to understand, like, he fixed refrigerators. And if you go to somebody's house and you fix a refrigerator, that's how he had all the fucking kids. Right. So I'm like, okay, I get it.
Oh, so he was fixing more than the refrigerator.
I mean, he was putting some dumping in there. He was dumpy dump. That's what they call me, dumpy dump. And the craziest thing is, me and him is named the same. I'm named after him. And
Pablo?
No.
Hey! Oh, now we can't talk about that. Then we can talk about the baking soda.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to what I was saying.
Copy.
The old fella, when he passed away on me, I'll never forget a lady. I was in Colombia at the funeral when the lady walked up to me. I've never seen this lady a day in my fucking life. She walks up to me and goes, "You're his grandson?" I thought he owed the bitch some money or something, so I'm trying to figure it out here. Like, what do I say? We had some money for you, bitch. You hit him, and you know that now. But she was like, no. And I'm like, yeah, why? She was like, let me tell you something. Your grandfather was an amazing man. I said, she's a young girl now. So I'm like, how the fuck do you know this bitch? Yeah, I'm sitting there like, all right.
He's my dad.
No. If she'd have said that would have been the one. She said, right before he went, he pinched my ass. What? That's the way to go.
That was the nurse?
The nurse came to the wake
right before he
he did this and grabbed his shit. He was like this.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, one shot deal too.
She must have had a hell of an ass.
In Colombia?
In Colombia.
She probably had the fatty.
Yeah, she had a fatty. Even though I don't, some of them are
She's probably trying to pinch it too.
Yeah.
No. So what's up, baby? No. Oh, man. I've told people I'm a changed man now, man.
How do you select a producer? Like, if producers sending you music or whatever the case is, and how does that?
That's actually a great question, right? So most people get the manager thing misconstrued, right? They think you get a manager and they're the ones that's gonna.
The manager's supposed to do everything.
A manager's role is to manage,
and you have to be able to manage something.
You have to have something to manage.
What do you have to manage?
Right. Exactly.
And I always tell producers, right? You're an artist. You don't want to deal with the manager. You want to deal with who?
Right. Just I want to deal with just my music and do what I got to do and
deal with other artists.
Yeah,
you want to deal with the art. You don't want to deal with the people that's talking about, hey, how much or what's the splits or.
I don't want to have to worry about all that. Yeah.
Artists want to deal with artists. I tell artists all the time, don't think you're gonna get a manager and because I know Frenchie or Joey or Ceas or whatever, that means you know them too.
Right.
Yes, I'm gonna try and infiltrate as much as possible to make the connection, but it's your job to go build a network and give me something to manage. You got to go build a relationship with the other artists and producers. You have to grow that brand or that relationship and that friendship to make the music. Then you say, hey guys, we got a song coming out. You boring managers, handle that. Kodak don't want to talk to me. Metro Boomin doesn't want to talk to me. They want to talk to the other artists and other producers.
Right.
They build that relationship.
So I always tell people, when you're looking for talent, look for somebody that's not looking for you to come in do all the work. Looking for somebody that's coming in to guide them, be their eyes and ears so they can focus on, the art, the color, and you handle it black and white. All my guys go to sleep at night knowing I'm talking to their lawyers, to their business managers, to their accountants, to their financial advisors, sometimes to their parents or their wives or baby moms, whatever, anything dealing with financials or situations. Even though that's not really our job all the way, but we handle that just so they can focus on.
So now look, you brought me to the greatest question alive. Now that you're saying that, would you take him on as a client for his little foot fetish thing that he got on Family?
What the fuck?
Why 20%? Look, what? Right now. Hold on.
There's no management.
He has an OnlyFans page, and you.
I do not. Where the fuck
is that? If he's making a lot of money, I'm your manager. I'm your guy.
Look, but I don't have a page.
Wow. You're gonna still sit in denial, though. So you don't want no help. That's what
I don't. This is
Ceas might be the one with the page, and he's trying to
throw it off. This is what I'm saying. Like,
yo,
what's going on? on here?
The team up, they think that's gonna affect me. I was a special ed. It was 4 of us for the whole ride. You think I care about these things?
Manage me with a foot fetish. What the hell was that?
But don't sleep. Like that whole feet thing. Some motherfuckers make banks.
You see what I'm saying? Look, man, here we go.
I see it on TikTok.
I know.
Send socks to like men, and they pay for subscription for a sock.
It's called a foot fetish. Hello.
So would you manage him if he does the?
Let's go get this money, bro.
We gonna get this money. All right. You set it up. So you set it up.
You don't set it up.
You set it up.
Yeah, no. Listen, I don't have to talk. You don't have to shake hands. You
don't
have to shake hands at all. It's listen.
If you don't shake my hand, you're not getting no cut. Like what you doing?
I'll double shake. I got 2 cuts. That's it. You got 2 cuts.
You gotta shake my hand.
I got 2 cuts. We cut him out.
You gotta shake my hand. How you good? You didn't shake my hand on camera.
We cut him out. I got 2 cuts. Cut him out. Cut him out the frame too. Go back. Go take another break, bro.
You know what?
You know what the greatest part of my life?
Matter of fact, I'm signing the internet money, man. That's it, man. I'm signing the internet money. I'm not doing this. This whole smoke break thing, I don't know if it's gonna work out, man. I don't know. I don't know if this whole smoke break thing gonna work out, man.
I'm talking to them now. That's all. They had to do it.
So what happened to the fitness thing that was?
I asked the same thing.
I was in the gym.
He was checking in and checked out.
I
checking in all the time and just checking out.
You know the truth? I had a baby in July.
That's
and,
true.
And
congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate that. And you know, it was hard for wifey. I had to be there to help her, and I didn't even like going to the gym for the last 6 months. So I gave myself an excuse. It wasn't an excuse. I really couldn't leave her. I had to help her, so I had to stop going.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
I was looking good too. I got fat again, man.
You was in there faithfully.
Yeah, man.
You was giving me inspiration. He was. I would be laying down. And
I just be busting his push-ups.
He'd be like, he'd be like, yo, I'm in the gym day such and such, and I'm like, damn.
I did like
87
since 221.
I did like 87 days. I mean, 87 days straight, and then I'm in the gym since July 20th.
He was in there. Yeah.
So why you don't start checking in again? Check in.
We all 3 was gonna check in. Fuck it, all 3 was checking in.
Who want to check in?
Look. Now he want to jump out the car. Look at you. What happened?
Check in for what?
Yeah, come on, check in.
No
push-ups, like push-ups.
This is such a great.
But listen. Maybe before this comes out, I might check in. Maybe I've been telling myself.
Maybe
I've been telling go back to the gym, bro. I'm telling myself that.
Nah, yeah.
But what? All right. So the baby came, but you can have a gym in the crib.
I just after the first 1, 2, 3, 4 days, you don't do it. Man, fuck this gym.
You don't even have to.
But you know what's crazy?
You don't work out.
I watch my man.
Look, man. Y'all see this? Come on,
what was that? What the hell is?
Come on, ladies.
What the hell is this?
It's a baggy small.
What?
You know what's crazy? What's crazy, Ceas?
Bugging out.
See what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Shout out my man Sneed from Strictly Skills.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Z's brother.
Yes.
The other day I was on the gram, and I see Sneed post a video 3 months in the gym. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yo, I swear I'm like, back in the gym.
See?
So she don't even know that. I see his page. He got his shit up. I'm like, oh wow, man, that's motivation. I gotta get back in the gym.
That's not motivation, bro. That's not motivation, bro.
See, Cease lucky he don't get fat because he smokes, so everything just burns.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna tell you, man. And I'm glad you shouted out Sneed. You know what I'm gonna do now, man? I'm not with this bald head shit no more. I heard you can get waves now in 2023. I'm gonna wave it up, baby.
This is insane.
Next time y'all see me, I'm gonna have waves.
And if the next time you see him, he has waves, I won't be on the show. I'm not doing the show with him. This is crazy.
Shout out to my brother Pop. P.O. We gonna go get these waves, man. Why not? You don't want waves? You couldn't get them anyway. You could get them now. Look at that.
Yo, guys.
What?
I see what kind of show we on? I got dreads.
Come on, man.
Let's see what kind of show we on, man.
Oh, man.
Let's see what kind of show we on, fella.
Come inside.
I'm gonna get me some waves. I'm telling y'all that now. I'm getting waves.
I'm gonna get locks.
Now you pushing. Now you going.
Now you can get waves, but I can't get locks.
Locks is it? Locks? You haven't had hair in since 90.
Yo, how long have you got in bald, though?
I've been bald now for. You know what? It was fucked up because shout out to my barber Teddy Jones. Shout out to my boy BJ Johnny Boy. What's up?
How did y'all feel when y'all started going bald?
It was fucked up.
Wait a minute. You see what Bird is doing?
No. I
don't like what's happening right here. I don't. He's sitting in the middle. Now he's crushing us about being bald because he got locks. Like he making us look like the 2 old heads on his show. I don't like this.
I'm cool with that. Listen.
That's a real question. I gotta be prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing myself.
My man Teddy Jones, that's my barber, well, ex-barber.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, come on, barber.
He came to me one time. I'm sitting in the chair. And he's like, "Yo, look, I'm gonna give you the reality of life. I'm my dog. I love you." He said, "You see this comb? This comb is straight. All combs in the world are straight, my good brother. I'm gonna put this comb right here on your hair, and I want you to see what's going on, so you understand that if you go out there looking like this, they're gonna blame me and say I'm a bad barber and I can't continue to do this." So that was the wake up call, and it's been going ever since.
I wasn't bothered. What was going on?
It was right here.
How was it? It started in the front, right? Look, you could tell. Look.
So
Oh, you could tell.
So the island.
Yeah, the little island. Now the good
But
thing.
it has to grow. It has to grow.
Island boy.
I get the George Jefferson.
He's the island.
So wait. During pandemic, how did it look?
Oh no, I was shaving. I'm in the crib. Get that down.
Yo, a lot of niggas with baldies, like I see Ray Allen, some niggas that let this shit grow. And I'm like, wow.
Nah, you can't do that because if I do that, Jamaica's right here.
Hold on.
Hold
I
on.
got the Sherman Hemsley. I got the
But
George
now, ladies and
Jefferson.
gentlemen, when your boy start getting that Lil Wayne going, because Lil Wayne going bald, y'all trying to act like y'all don't see it. But it's happening.
He trying to hang on to it.
It's going to happen to the Dread Man too. Don't worry.
I mean, it's gonna happen one day, not yet though.
Look, we took our hats off. He hasn't taken his off.
My cut my hair, bro.
Look.
Cut my hair, bro. Cut my hair, bro. Cut my hair, bro.
You ain't got to do
My hair's just
like
fucked
that,
up right now.
Yeah,
I got the hair, bro.
I mean, you know.
And look, it's really long. Hey, man.
We don't know about that.
Come on, man.
They be adding stuff, though. That might be an extension.
This is real deal Holyfield. Real deal Holyfield.
Now, look. I'm going to ask another one. Oh, let me put you on the spot then. Guaranteed #1 Billboard record. Guaranteed.
What you mean?
I'm giving you
Okay.
this hand, this hand. This hand. Guaranteed. #1 record.
Okay.
Look at that. That's your Haitian man. That's your ça passe. Right, so hold on, we're gonna put him on air. Ça passe. Qui ça c'est? We actually doing the show right now with Bird. You on camera.
What's happening?
Nah, we at Birdman's Palace. See that? That's what happens.
Oh my God.
Damn.
And you're not crossing that shit back.
See what happens when you try to be sneaky and come in on a sneak tip?
Yeah, that is right.
True. That is true.
But you know, Bird, you know, we had to facilitate him the way he wants. You know, he's the multi-millionaire.
To the museum.
That's all Ceas wanted. He wanted a nice background. He's not slick. I'm on to his bullshit.
Hey, and look, and I'm stealing one. See that?
Yo, I'm a civilian, Pat. Police will be called. Okay, I'm a civilian. I'm gonna say it in Creole. Neuf sur onze. That means 911. I'm a civilian. I pay taxes.
Damn.
All right, Pat.
Yo, you should have pulled up, man. I'll call you when we done. Yeah. All right.
So what you saying? #1 Billboard.
This hand, #1 guaranteed Billboard record. This hand, you got to cut your hair off.
Ooh, what?
I'm taking the bill, but I'm not cutting my hair off.
You're not cutting your hair off?
No, that's my power. You know the story of Samson?
Yo, listen. #1 guaranteed Billboard record. You get all of the money. It's yours.
No, I'm not cutting my hair, bro.
He's not cutting his
I
hair.
don't know.
He's Samson.
Yeah, I'm not cutting. Yeah, you see what happened to Samson?
Yeah.
When he cut his
What
hair?
is that?
That's like it's in some biblical. I mean, when he cut his
Samson
hair,
and Delilah.
he lost his power. He lost his power.
Did
Yeah,
it?
cut
Yeah.
his
So
hair
you
in the
think
middle of
that
the night.
if you cut it, you'll lose your power?
I'm not saying if I cut lose my power, but you know, it takes discipline to really grow your hair.
I know. Trust me.
And I really believe there's power in it. I believe it's like.
Nah, I do
But
too.
I'm not Rastafarian. I'm Catholic, but I respect a lot of the things that's in their beliefs.
Yeah.
Which is one? Give me one.
Be good to other people.
Okay. But I think that's
Look,
everybody.
Hair
Half-
carries a lot of energy.
Also your hair.
Hair carries a lot of energy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, your hair, that's your beard. I mean, yeah, but so I mean,
This is
but
my strength.
if you know, like, a lot of the Muslims, like, they grow their, that's what they grow
Yes.
their beards.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my boy Halim. Hi.
There's other religions, I think like Sikhs or something, some of them grow their hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying
I grow mine.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us try to grow our hair, but you know what I mean?
Whoa, the tribe was kind of ill. That was a shout out. So you're not taking that one. All right, let me see one that I think you would. You said you're not cutting your hair no matter what.
No, I'm gonna come here.
That good old Billy.
I ain't cutting my hair, bro.
Right in here.
I mean,
stacked up. Look, in your office, stacked up.
Billy is crazy though.
Cash.
I'm not cutting my hair. I'm not cutting my hair, man.
You know how many?
That money might come with.
He's bugging the fuck out. You hear me?
That money might come with.
You know how many dread wigs you
said evil? Me and the devil be like this with that Billy.
Wait a minute. So you know how many wigs you can buy with that you be high? Yeah, you could.
I ain't cutting my head, man.
Yo, there's no look. He's saying that now. Look, he's saying that now.
Your
own grandfather, like, boy, you the dumbest motherfucker on this planet. You better cut that shit and get that money. You're not turning the Billy down.
I'm not cutting my hair, bro. I mean, thank God I don't got that situation to
I'm telling you right now, Billy Cash right here.
I would have Billy.
See?
It's a different type of talk. If the Billy was there, it's a different type of talk.
I mean, with integrity, I like the fact that my boy got integrity. And certain things, money's not just going to do you and you just like, I don't
everybody know that about me. Money not going to make, I'm not going to dance for money. I'd rather work at McDonald's, bro.
I don't know about that.
That's serious. I'll be the illest nigga at McDonald's, bro. Facts. Illest nigga at McDonald's. Serving fries and
He's
Cokes.
never even thought about McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you that now.
I mean, I never worked at McDonald's, but...
Since I've met him. The day I met him, he came up on me on some nigga I met. I'm like, all right, well, goddamn, boy. I ain't questioning it, but okay. Damn. He's just letting out the gate, yo. Me. I'm him. I think he started that phrase. I'm him. He started that way back then.
Timothy Smith is my name.
See that?
So, Timothy Smith, tell them where they can find you. And any last words for the people?
Last words to the people. Live your life. Be a good person. Don't do nothing. Don't do evil, man. It's too much evil going on in this world. The most we could do is try to be the best we could be. Read about stocks and crypto. Call your family, your mom, your dad, your brother and sister, and tell them you love them. You never know. I'm telling you, love them. Try to do the right thing. Don't steal. Don't don't be a bad person. And
when he says don't steal, he means like don't maybe take things, but stealing is not bad.
He trying.
I mean, well, whatever he said, just be a good person. Learn, read, just try, man. We all got a chance. People that look like me, that look like us, this world is not really destined for us, but we got to change. But we got to change that narrative, man, because it's up to us. I got 2 kids. Shout out to my beautiful daughter Alana. Shout out to my son Daniel.
Hey, what up? Shout out to the twins.
Definitely.
But like I said, just be a good person. We all have kids. It's about the future. Try to teach. Don't be mad at the youth is fucking up because they don't always.
We all have that problem. We've all fucked up, but it's just between old and young. We got to bridge the gap. We got to come to them and they got to come to us and just bridge it and talk. I think we've lost conversation.
We have to try to understand them, but in all, like, let's try to get our financial literacy up, man. Like, I didn't always have it, but now I got more of understanding of it, and I try to learn more every day because that's really how we're going to save our people and ourselves. And you can find me on social media, Birdman Zoe, everything, BIRDMANZOE. And I spelled for Ceas. I know he's going to let you spell the word for me on all platforms. And that's just it, man. Shout out to my brothers right here. This platform is ill. I'm blessed to be on it.
Word.
For the people that didn't want to be on it, now you want to be on it. Ceas said you're not going to be on it.
No.
But, I mean, listen, reach out to them. Show their shit love. Tweet it, post it, like, comment, whatever you can do. It's each one teach one, because you never know where this is going to be at tomorrow. But I know if it goes to the moon where it's supposed to go, I'm going to be like, yo, I need my equity.
No, that's real. And just look, when y'all send
the
information for the stocks, send us the money first and we'll give it to him. All right?
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's a wrap, y'all.
I know on that note.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you and good night.
You gotta do one time. Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You be acting like it's not an ad-lib, man. Come on, man. It was scared to show an ad-lib.
We gotta get a pick. We gotta get a pick.
No, you gotta pay for that. That shit ain't free. That shit on camera, man.
I ain't paying
Now that I made my way back in the coop, I ain't tryna make it back in the new. I remember when the water bill was due. So fucked up, I'm sipping water with the juice. In the trenches, I